Hello, my name is Julie and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is Crochet Podcast number 65. So I don't have a lot to show you all, so this will probably be short and sweet, but I thought that I would get on here and show you my finished cowl project because I did finish the crochet along that was hosted by Litza over at Coco's Crochet, and I was excited to share with you what that my blanket looks like. Now this was a calendar cowl. It lasted for 6 months, so every month she did 2 months in 1 month to make it shorter, and I really enjoyed it. I did get behind on it but I did, like I said, finish it. I got all caught up. She did put a border on hers, and I decided that I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to put a border. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I did really enjoy it. Now she did a stitch sampler blanket, and I really love how that turned out, and I kind of regret not doing that now that it's over. But you know, her videos will always be on there, so if anyone would like to join in or do it later, you know, you can always go back and watch her videos and join in. So what I did instead of her stitch sampler cowl, and if you've been with me for a while, then you have seen this numerous times, but I did a half and half corner to corner square, and then I edged it in a granny stitch join as you go, and I learned how to do the corner to corner square from Terri over at Yarnjoy Podcast. She has a great tutorial on that, and I will have it linked below, as well as the video that I use to do this joining here. The video is actually a continuous join, and I started off doing it that way, but then I had messed up, so I just decided that I was just going to join each square as I went, instead of doing the continuous join. But I really am happy with how that this turned out. So I'm pretty sure that this is January and that this is February, and then, you know, March, April, and then you have May, June, July, August, September, and October, and then November and December at the bottom. So like I said, I really do love how this turned out. I used a 6mm hook on this, so I really like how I really like using a 6mm hook on my blankets. That's like my go-to hook. Now this is not as big as what I had envisioned in my head when I started making it, and I didn't really realize until I had made quite a few squares that it wasn't going to turn out as big as I wanted. But it's still a pretty good size. Like it's about a lap gown size. I haven't measured it, so I don't really know how long it is, and the width is not it's not quite my wingspan, but it would definitely be, like I said, a lap gown size or maybe a toddler blanket sized. But my plan was to use it on the back of my chair because like I said, I really love how that it looks, and I love how that those half and half squares turned out. And I did try really hard not to reuse colors, but I realized that I don't buy a lot of certain colors. Like I don't buy a lot of orange, and I don't buy a lot of yellow, and I do have some reds here, but they are all like the same shades, you know, so I did have to reuse a yellow and a red color, but I was able to improvise on some of the others. Like on this square right here, it does have it's supposed to be orange. I didn't have any more shades of orange, so this one has a little bit of fleck of orange, so I used that, and then I replaced the red with burgundy because it is in the red family, so that those two red squares there would be you know, separated a little bit. They wouldn't be the same. And then for the white, I used that Specs yarn. I did get into a skein so it wasn't scrap. Some of these I just pulled from my stash, but that was a Specs yarn from Hirschner's, that I used in place of the white. So I really like that, even though a lot of the colors were reused quite a few times. Like there's a lot of like green, there's a lot of blues in here. You know, white was picked several times, brown was picked several times, but there are so many different shades that you really could, you know, I didn't use any of the same colors until these last squares. So until this square right here. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I thank you so much, Litza, for hosting this cow. And if you haven't heard of Litza, you should go over and check out her channel. And like I said, her cow videos will always be there. So if you haven't had the chance to participate, then you definitely can, you know, join in anytime you would like. So I think that's all that I have for you all. I have started several projects, but it's like I'm in that, like, I'm not sure if I want to finish them. They're just sitting there staring at me, you know. And I really wanted to, I had this project that I wanted to make. I wanted to make a butterfly, and there's so many patterns that I wanted to make, and every time I would go to look at the pattern, they were discontinued or removed, or they didn't exist anymore. And it was really frustrating for me. I have been working on a secret project that you will see on Friday. So that's something that you can look forward to. But I'm still kind of, you know, like Kelly over at Crochet Mall for Life says, I'm still poking along a little bit. It's kind of been a slump for me too this summer, and I'm not really sure why. I love crochet. I love crocheting. But it's like I'm just not feeling it right now, and I'm trying to force myself to crochet, and it's just not working. Usually when I make all the little tiny projects, that gets my Crojo going again, and it's really just not working right now. But I do have some vacation time coming up, so I'm hoping that I will get a little bit of break from work and just enjoy life for a little while and not have to worry about all the stresses that come along with you know, adulting. Sometimes it sucks to be an adult. But yeah, that's all that I have for you all. I hope that you enjoyed this short little video, and hopefully I'll be back soon and have more projects to share with you. So until next time, I will see you in another video. Bye.